a special. Believe me, it's special, all right. It's been fun. I tell you what, the season 12 has been a challenge. I've been having not only medical issues. I was out for a month and a half. That was not a good thing, and really disrupted the schedule for season 12. And I apologize for that. But this is something that happens, even in scouting. These things happen. I'm feeling much better now, and on the trail to mending the things we can mend. So we're definitely working on that. We are working due diligently on getting season 13. Yes, lucky 13. Let's hope that season's like I think season 7 was consistent. So, but season 12 has been challenging to get it back on track to the schedule. We're going to have some extras in there just in case. A while back, I had connectivity problems and a lot of other things that were going on. And this is summertime. I know that it's like being on the surface of the sun here in Florida, but that's pretty much most of the time. And with where you're going, summer camp and doing things and out on your adventures, that's great. But the algorithm for YouTube, it's one of those things that's kind of like the audience, especially the audience here. You guys have gone out and done things. That's great. I would rather you do that. Okay, you can watch these things at 2 in the morning or before you go to work, or this is the thing. This is recorded. So don't feel like you have to see these when they come out. In fact, it became more of a pressure thing for me, thinking that, there's people that have to see these every Wednesday at 7. That is not the case, because I've done some research and it doesn't work that way. Now, there are a few that do, and that's great. And I'm glad you subscribed, okay? And I'm glad you're into the subjects that we cover here on the channel. There's over 270 weekly episodes of Commissioners Weekly right here on the channel. So don't feel like that's odd. Please go see them. There's lots of them out there, and so you go through them. There's a list. If you go into the playlist, there is an anthology, and it literally goes from the very first one all the way to present day. So this will be in there because this is not only a special, but it's probably the end cap of this past season 12. So we are going to be starting up season 13 the first Wednesday of August. So that's when it's going to start up again. And we're in the process of finalizing scripts and getting them ready, and we'll do a bunch of recording, and we'll definitely put them together, and then they need to be edited and posted. And then there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes there. So that's the wild thing. If you have a suggestion, please put it in the comments, and that's always suggested. Anytime you think of it, you're watching one of these videos, you go, oh, he didn't talk about, and definitely, start putting it in the suggestions, okay? Being that this is a special, there's no real agenda, but I also wanted to bring one newsworthy thing and remind everyone, if you've gone this far, those that are dedicated, they know to stay to the end. That's one of the big points that's going on right now, is that YPT, that's that youth protection training, is ending, okay? And they're going to now have safeguard youth training that they're going to be doing. So it's instead of YPT, I wrote it down because it's brand new. SYT. So that's Safeguard Youth Protection. If you're currently, and obviously you are, you have current YPT, that's fine. No problem. Don't worry. It ends May 31st of 2026. Okay? So don't worry about it. If you look now, you'll see that it's already on there. That's when it expires. Even if you took it, say, last week, okay? Because they want, well, not last week, but a month or so ago, that would be the case. It would be changed to that. If you took it last week, it would be the new program. So they don't even have YPT available, the old one. And the new one, it's 90 minutes, and it's a good training that you have to do. It's required by all adult leaders, and there are no exceptions on that. You have to do that training. And once that training has been done, the person who put that together for national, he actually was there was an interview that was online. It was a big deal. He wants to have this 90-minute training for anyone new coming in to that safeguard youth training, and that's something that we need to do. And because of that, every year there'll be an update. So there'll be updates every year that you need, and they may not be the 90 minutes all over again. That was the one thing I didn't like about YPT, because you had to do it all over. It was like completely renewed. It was good for 2 years, but not anymore. It's annual. We need to do this on an annual basis because new stuff comes along. But the 90-minute thing, the original one, that's what it takes. Do that. And if you do it between now and May, it's the new stuff. So it really won't affect you. So, but you need to be aware of it, especially if you're recruiting and getting new people. I know that's year-round we do that. So knowing that YPT is ending or ended, let's put it that way, and if you do any of that training, you have to do the Safeguard Youth training, and that's the new thing. So definitely do that, okay? But we do a lot of fun stuff on the channel. Please do that. I'm going to put the anthology thing right over there, okay? And definitely check that out. Until next time, I'll see you on the trail.